Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see me? All right. Kenneth over there bobbling to the music. All right, everybody. I have been asking a lot of questions lately online. Let me introduce myself. I'm Cortesia Oxford. I am the branding architect known online. I love everything about branding. More specifically, I love helping people online learn how to brand their business, branding their personal brand and events. So I have been promising this video for a good little minute. And because I was afraid about y'all seeing my background and about my hair, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Well, you're about to get all of this tea and you're going to get my hair in this uber natural state. All right. So I asked the question, why don't you create content, or what don't you like about content? And a lot of people said a lot of things. A lot of things. And I'm gonna go to one of my posts. I'm gonna go on my phone to my post. And it did time out. All right. So a lot of people hate creating content. And I get it. I don't like it either. Like, it's one of those things where you're like, man, why do I have to keep doing this over and over again? Then you have this guru, that guru, every single guru telling you how to create content. So this tip that I'm going to teach you today is going to solve the questions and the where we at? It's going to solve the problem that most of you have where you're saying, I don't have time. I don't have time to create content. Or, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Struggles with content. There we go. So those of you that, like said she goes squirrel mode. Lanika just went like this. Okay. She just went like this. People that overthink and all of those things, right? So one thing that I have done is I went through, hey Kiki, I went through and I created all of these elements on the spreadsheet. Now you may have seen this going by online, but you've seen a lot of people that don't look like us that tell us to go in and do it just basic, right? So I'm going to go to download, go over here and click CSV. I already have it downloaded. Now for me, being who I am and being the branding architect, I make sure that no matter what I'm doing, that I have my posts broken up into 3 different areas. I have quotes, tips, and questions. And then when you do this tip, you can only go up to like 49. So you want to make sure you go through the process and do at a minimum of you can do 50 lines of 50, and one of those lines at the top need to have what it actually is. So like up here, these are questions, right there is responses. I make sure I go through and I put that on there. Now I have right here all of the generic designs, right? And I just did these very generic because these are for somebody that I'm doing these for. I just designed some very generics and they just need some generic content. Okay. So going through here, and if you stay to the end of this live, you'll get a special offer to buy your own section, because I was like, I want to solve this problem for y'all. I made all of these inspirations and things like that. And I had my assistant to put them on a spreadsheet. And I'm going to be honest with you. I really did this simply because I have an assistant that's overseas, right? And my overseas assistant, she doesn't design very well. Okay. I know how I like to design, and I know I'm designing for the girl. I know I'm designing for, my ethnicity, and she hasn't got it all the way yet when it comes to designing like me. So I went through and I was like, hey, can you just make a spreadsheet of quotes based on the things that you've seen in my previous posts and come up with questions and things like that? And then by her going through and doing that, I'm easily able to take that, put that, and download it as a CSV. So I'm going to cover one main issue that you will run into with doing the bulk create that I was able to fix. So right here I have 49, is it 49? 40 posts that are like literally ready to go. I can literally download them and keep them, ready to go. All right. So if you don't already have bulk create, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do file, and I am going to make a copy of this because I already designed all the templates that I want to use. All right. Now, this shouldn't take you very long to do. Even if you have kids, your kids can do this for you, and it's like literally no time. Okay. It's no time. Now, everybody else is going to tell you go over here, pick you out a template, and call it a day. You can do all of that, but you don't have to. Okay. So normally I do something, and this isn't a stock photo from Canva. This is a stock photo. This is a stock photo that I found online. So, and I paid for it, the stock photo. Okay. So I found this stock photo, put it on there, and I put this right here. So you see this shape, it actually moves and covers that so it looks a little different. Then you have this down at the bottom, which is actually white. So you're able to get into all of that. Okay. Now the little text is in the middle. I'm going to go over here. I'm doing simple content, so I'm not going to grab a black woman or whatever. These are just for you to go through and say, I'm just going to create something simple. Okay. I know it's hard to believe I'm doing something simple, right? All right. But this was 2 steps to create a shape, picture in the background, shape, picture in the background, text. 3 things. Now, there is an issue I'm about to show you. Even though I did this, I'm going to go here and say upload CSV. When I upload the CSV, hold on, where we at? That's tips. Okay, there's questions. All right, so I'm going to go here. When I go here, I'm going to grab this. Jesus. First of all, I'm going to ungroup it, okay? Grab it, hit the 3 dots, connect to data, link it to my question. 3 dots, connect to data, response. Now, this is more than likely going to give me an error. Why is it going to give me an error? Because it's still recognizing the other files that I just deleted out of here. Right? So what I have to do to correct that is to go to File, make a copy. Now, if you don't have bulk create already over here on the side, you're going to go to apps, and then up here you'll type in bulk, and bulk create will come up for you. Mine is already over here, so it's not going to pop up. Now, this does not work in Canva Docs. This only works in the Canva create tool where you're creating your graphics. All right, so I'm going to go here to bulk create, and I can delete that if I want to, but upload CSV. We already know this is the CSV. Hit continue, generate. These are all of my posts. These are all of my posts. So step 1 is to go through all of your old posts. If you have any comments or anything like that, or any questions that you may have asked in there, put those onto a Google Sheet, download it as a CSV. Once you download it as a CSV, go into Canva, create a simple 2-step graphic, a picture and a shape, and text. I'm sorry, a 3-step graphic. Picture, shape, text. That's it. All right. Picture, shape, text in that order. Now, once you do the picture, shape, text, then you're able to go in Upload your CSV under bulk create. Make sure you have bulk create on your left hand side. Once you have bulk create over there, you put everything in there and generate. Now, let me show you some things that may be issues that you may have to check. In here, you see how this right here is covered up by that? I can easily take this and make it smaller, right? To make it work. I can also, you see where this runs into each other, where that runs into each other, that's an issue. So you may have to go in and move these, but it's actually less time if you just go through, take that, reduce this to like 40 and do it again. Matter of fact, I'm doing like 35. It takes less time to do that. Generate. And it just does it again. This is in a couple seconds. Anything you see that there's an issue with and you go through here and you see something hanging over, just easily go back through, change the size, and do the bulk create again. It's really easy to do. You don't run into any issues. You're not required to change anything if you don't want to. The aesthetic is fine. It's a gorgeous picture, and it works easily just like that. Let me know if you have any questions. Hold on. Let me find out my video. I want our promotion of your channel, the viewers, followers, chatbots, the quality guarantee, the bid. Okay, somebody on Twitch. So I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn right now. So thank you so much, Kenneth. You said you were bobbing to the music. Hey, Kiki. I hope everything is going great with you. So I have been saying I was gonna do that for a while. I know a lot of people have been saying they hate content. I don't want you to feel like you hate content for no reason. Because guess what? Coming up with ideas is difficult. Coming up with these things is hard. So I totally understand. Let me get well, how you okay. I totally get that creating content is hard. I know y'all see this spot over here. My daughter was painting on the wall. So and she painted on my chair. So I totally get that creating content is hard, y'all. I totally get that it's difficult. I hope that this tip helps a little bit by making it faster for you to be able to create content. Now, if you need more help, you need more visuals, or you need more things that you can utilize in order to create better content, I will be having the content feast in 2 places. I'll be having it in Atlanta on March 26th, and I'll also be having it in Dallas, Texas on April the 8th. I'm looking forward for my ability to be able to see y'all so y'all can get your reels done. We're going over CapCut, and we're going to be going over, different video strategies. I have an entire workbook that I have designed and created for y'all that y'all get once you purchase a ticket. That you get once you purchase a ticket. So I really am thankful for everybody coming in here for this short video. If you have any questions or anything about creating content, now's the time to drop it below. And let me say this. A lot of y'all have this fear of people attacking you and nobody's attacked you. A lot of y'all have this fear of something happening by creating content, and some of y'all have no time. So we have some people that have fear, some people that have no time. So those people that have fear, you're going to have to decide what's greater, your business or your fear. Those people that don't have time, you're going to have to do things like I just said in my reel. You can find interns. You can find high school to college interns that you can utilize and work on giving them college credit for working with you. Art schools are great to use. They're very creative. You can also go through the process of utilizing, I would contact my local art school first to see what they have, or I would contact the local marketing department. Some of these kids have a better understanding of TikTok than any adult ever will. Okay. The next thing is use your kids. This is something that a lot of us are planning for our legacy to be able to hand over to them. So why not teach them how to work on the content for the business, or have them to use what they already know to creatively do things for their business. Nicole Murphy had her son to create an intro for her Black History segments that she did. So using your kids is very beneficial. All right. And lastly, you can hire somebody. You can literally hire somebody to have them do it for you, and it works just as fine. So thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. I hope to see y'all in these social media streets. Tag me if you ever get the opportunity to bulk create, and we can go from there. Bye. How do you stop this?